Hello, so today I'm going to take you through a full lower body stretch that also involves some spinal motion. So if you sit a lot, if you run, if you spend time on the Peloton, this stretch is for you. Okay, all you need is a strap. A yoga strap. It needs to be taut. If you don't have a yoga strap, try a belt or a towel. And you're going to lie on your back. Start with your feet a little bit wider than hip distance, and your arms are just going to be out to the side. Okay, just relax. Take a grounding deep breath. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breathe into your ribs. And then as you exhale, start to bring your knees in and just do a little bit of a pelvic tuck. You're pressing a little bit down onto your lower back, engaging your core, and then your knees fall out and your arms go out. Okay, so this is like a 3 out of 10. It's nice and relaxed. You're just warming your muscles a little bit up. Just get ready for the stretch. It should be pretty chill. This is great for after you've done a big strength workout, you've done a run. I love to do it after my Peloton, but it's also nice to do it before bed if I've been sitting a lot. Oh, too much Zoom, right? Okay, so then once you've done about 5 to 8 of these, you're just gonna grab your strap and you're gonna put it over your right foot. Now, at any time, if you're like, oh, this stretch feels so good, just pause the video and keep going. Listen to your body, okay? So this is gonna be a nice hamstring stretch. You're grounded through your right hip. If you want it to make it a little bit more extreme, you just straighten the other leg. But if that sort of arches your back, makes it feel uncomfortable, bend the knee. Again, you gotta listen to your body. Listen to it when it whispers. Don't let it roar at you into an injury. Okay, so you're just settling in. You're taking deep breaths in and out. Again, making sure your shoulders and your neck is relaxed. And then you're just gonna start to rotate your thigh bone. So the thigh bone is moving in the hip socket. You're not moving your pelvis, okay? Should feel nice. All the sort of tissues around the base of your butt should be like, oh yeah, that's a nice little stretch. And then with the leg straight, you're just going to do a little tick-tock side to side. Now, when the leg goes out to the side, make sure you don't lift your hip. You should just feel a little bit of an inner thigh, sort of like, hello. And then when the leg goes across, sort of the lateral tissues on the outside, you feel that. But again, nice and small, nice and gentle. You're just calming your body down. And you're breathing. So after you're done about 10 of those, you're going to just grab your knee, bring it in. And again, if you feel comfortable, just straighten the other leg, just hold that, get that little pelvic tuck. You can even bring the knee slightly towards that same shoulder and then slightly across, whatever kind of feels good. Do that a couple times. Again, if you want to hang out here, pause the video, keep going. Otherwise, you're going to move into a figure 4. So you're going to cross your ankle over top of your thigh and you're going to bring that thigh in. You can rotate the ankle a bit if you want. Even this one, get a little ankle mobility. Take your hand and press out on the thigh. Make sure you're not pressing on the knee, pressing on the thigh. Okay, if this is too much, put the foot down, press out. That also feels good. That's great, whatever works for you. You can even put this left foot up onto a chair or up onto the wall for some extra support. Then you bring it in, so you're holding the stretch, 30 seconds to a minute or so. And then you're just gonna cross it over. I call this the lady stretch because it's like, oh no, I have to pee. Bring it in, and you're just going to hold again 30 seconds to a minute. Rotate the ankles if you want to. Relax it, bring it back in. Okay. Okay, so then bring your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart, and you're just going to rock your knees side to side. Oh, it should feel really nice through your pelvis and through your lower back. Don't be too extreme. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. You want to make sure your shoulders stay down. Then you're just going to rock your legs all the way over to the left and turn onto your side. This is a great opportunity to sort of lengthen your hip and reach the arm. Feels nice through your spine. Okay, do that a couple times. Again, if you feel stuck, you can sort of hold, you can stretch, you can even do a motion with your arm. And then you're going to grab your ankle and do a quad stretch. So you're going to watch, because this is one of those stretches that a lot of people do wrong. They really just pull their foot to their butt and their knee comes forward. And that just stretches through here. And what we want, because of all the sitting we do, we want to stretch through the front of the hip. So don't worry so much about bringing your foot to your butt. Think about squeezing your bum and opening up through the hip through there. And you're just going to hold, you're going to breathe, shoulder back. And exhale. Now, if that's too much, if you can't get the ankle and keep that connection, then you just grab the strap, you bring it around, and you hold it that way. Again, let go of your ego. Doesn't matter. No ego amigo, as Jess Sims would say on Peloton. Just relax and chill. Okay, squeeze the bum, engage your core. I like at the end of the stretch, sort of engaging my bum and my hamstring and letting go and just trying to hold the stretch for a couple seconds with my muscles at the back. Yeah, and then I relax. And then you can do it all on the other side. So you can come back, start with a little hip sway side to side, feels nice. And then when you're ready, you grab the strap and you put your left leg up. Okay, so I'll take you through it all. Again, this time a little bit faster because you've done it before, but again, pause the video when you want to stay on any of the stretches. So this is your hamstring stretch. You can straighten the right leg, make it a little bit more extreme, but again, don't let your back arch, okay? And then you go into your thigh bone rotations for 10, and then your little tick-tocks side to side for 10. Which again should feel nice, nothing extreme, just breathe. Next, you drop the band, you bring the knee in. Remember, you can do shoulder to the opposite, and then the opposite shoulder, stretching a little bit through your glutes. This gives your back a nice little stretch. Then you get that figure 4, pushing on the thigh, not the knee. Then you get that lady stretch. Then you would turn on the other side and do your quad stretch for the left leg. Now comes the beautiful end. Cat dog. Oh, feels so good. Feel what part of your spine needs the most cat dog. So if you feel like you're really needing it through the lower, then you can just sort of tuck a little bit more through the lower back. You can even put your arms down and just do a little, that's just a lumbar cat dog. Or if you're like, no, Kathleen, I really need it more in the upper back. And you can sit back a bit and just do a little cat dog through the upper back. Feels really nice. And then if you want to do a full spinal cat dog, you go for it. You can even articulate, so start at the bottom, lower, middle, and then head, middle, and then lower. And a final stretch, sit back into your child's pose, relax and chill. And if you feel like one side is tighter than the other, you can always take it over. If you take it to the right, you're just giving the tissues up to the left side a little bit of extra love. And then you could go to the left. Enjoy, I hope you feel like $1,000,000.